After beating the absolute shit out of Tenten, Temari has to go against Shikamaru. The match starts with Shikamaru on the ground complaining and the crowd booing because he won't fight old girl. Temari, thinking she is the main character, gets to talking her shit and gets tired of waiting for Shikamaru, so she attacks while he's still laying there like, calm your turkey slices smelling ass down. Shikamaru throws a kunai on the wall after the dust settles and she realizes she didn't turn his head into mixed meat. She looks up and sees Shikamaru standing on the kunai like, you couldn't just dodge the attack normally, gang. Like, he must have started feeling himself because he gets to talking his shit to her that he doesn't care about the match, but he just couldn't lose to no female. He gets angry and does some weak ass wind attack. Shikamaru obviously dodges that shitty ass attack. Temari is still thinking about the fight and thinks that Shikamaru is trying to lure her into the trees so he can use his shadow possession jutsu. But this nigga over here thinking about clouds and wish he was one. Bro, you are not Android 16. Calm down. They do a zoom in on the hole that Naruto used to punch Neji all up in his chin and had that man flabbergasted. Then Shikamaru gets to grinning, which pisses off Temari for some odd reason. Over there acting like Jay is missing, people having fun, and gets mad because they don't want to talk about politics. Like, calm down, or I get them niggas that jumped you in Karate Kid. But let's get back on subject. She's over there fierce and does another wind attack, but this time it's the cutting trees and some bullshit. Had Tenten over there having PTSD. Nothing got through it, he could get past it. Like, I'm pretty sure if you used that on anybody, it wouldn't work. A light pole has a better chance of hitting an anteater. But Shikamaru is right in the blast radius, so I'm like, damn, he about to get fucked up. Boy, was I fucking wrong. He came out of that attack unscathed, using shadow possession jutsu, but it can only go so far. And Temari notices and marks a line like Tom did Spike at that man eating everything he could pull out with his 2 force powers. Temari gets to talking her shit again, thinking she knows the range of the jutsu, and her brother gets to glazing. She measured his range. He's playing right into her strengths. She's better at long range attacks anyways. Checkmate. My nigga, put a nerd emoji behind that shit. The face changer from Avatar The Last Airbender looking ass nigga. Shikamaru puts his hands together and gets to thinking of a strategy. Oh girl in the crowd thinking it's a hand sign. Asuma takes this opportunity to glaze. Says it's not a hand sign, it's more of a habit. He's like an old man. He likes to take things slow. Not gonna lie, when he said this, I leaned up and was like, pause. He said some bullshit how he could never beat Shikamaru in a game of Shogi and his IQ is over 200. At that bitch shocked. 200? After Shikamaru gets done thinking, Temari does his same weak ass wind attack. Like, please stop, I'm cringing, it's not working. It's just like key spamming. It doesn't work. The bitch next to Asuma asks him, are you sure he has a strategy? Isn't this the same bitch that tried to put Itachi in a genjutsu? After seeing that the attack didn't do anything, guess what? She does it again. At this point, my fists are balled up. But this time, Shikamaru takes the opportunity to take his jacket off and tie it to a kunai and put it in the air like a parachute. It throws 2 kunai at her, then uses shadow possession jutsu again. This time, it goes farther, catching her off guard. She realizes that the sun is going down, making the wall shadows longer, allowing him to extend his range. Gaara and Kamakuro look up and notice a parachute, but Kamakuro is the only one to say something, telling her to look up. And Shikamaru makeshift parachute. Then she looks down, noticing that he's making another shadow, extending his range by a lot. But she dodges the jutsu. I'm not gonna lie, if Kamakuro didn't say anything, the match would have been over right there, no cap. Then she does some extra shit like, come on, bro, he just had you running. She realizes that the longer the match takes, the more the odds go in Shikamaru's favor. She uses her fan as a barrier and starts to think of what to do next. The best thing she thought of was making a shadow clone, letting him trap the shadow clone and ambush him. That means you're going to have to one-shot him because now you're in the shadows with him. Now, if he recovers and he uses his jutsu, it's over with. But Shikamaru doesn't even let it get that far and uses a whole Naruto left after fighting Neji to extend his range once again, getting her with the jutsu. It gets her to walk into the oven, puts her hands up, signal to quit. Everybody gets to cheering, and then he fucking quits. Man, I oughta.